These seniors have seen Robinson win a state championship in every year that they have been here, and they are committed and excited to finish it off this year with one more. The varsity record in the time that they have been on campus is 79 wins and 5 losses. The JV record over that same period of time is 40 wins against just 1 loss. So through their playing ability and their mentorship, the Knights' record while these seniors have been here is an astounding 119 wins and only 6 losses. They are also very successful in the classroom. This year's final results are still pending on and off the field, but this group seems determined to add to that trophy case and become one of the very few teams in the country at any sport that can claim a state title in every high school year.
One in tight.
Let us introduce our manager, Leah Sophia, with her mom and dad. Leah has been with the Robinson College program for 2 years as a manager and has been the lead swimmer. Her infectious smile and pleasant attitude makes her a perfect fit for the program. She currently has a 6.04 GPA and will be attending the University of South Florida to major in psychology. Go Bulls! And now, let's hear Leah in her own words.
Please work. Please work.
Hi, it's Leah. I'd like to start off thanking Lauren and Haidyn for telling me to come out to one of their Bucks tournaments junior year. If it wasn't for them, I definitely wouldn't be here right now. I vividly remember being out there on the sidelines, watching the game and chatting it up with my girl, Katie Matisik, when Haidyn and Lauren told me that I should be a team manager. At first, I thought it was kind of silly. I went out to bring a friend to Flag Day sophomore year with Haidyn and unfortunately realized that playing flag football was not my calling. But the more I watched the game and how everyone interacted with each other, I realized that it wasn't necessarily about being a player, but I wanted to be a part of this family. I didn't realize how special this group of girls was until I was a part of it. First off, thanks to my parents for just accepting the fact that I was going to be a part of this team. No questions asked, because they knew just how happy this made me. Louise, I love having you right by my side in the sidelines every game. Whether we're trying to figure out what's wrong with the camera, you're reading me your ChatGPT book, or telling me the Arabic slang you know, I couldn't have asked for anyone better to keep me company. My girl Lane, never stop being yourself and never stop yelling "Go defense" in a country accent, even when it's an accident. I promise it will never get old. Paige and Nat, you guys are like the little sisters I never had. I am so glad you guys wanted to be the imposters in the senior section this year, because watching you two grow into such incredible players and people has been one of my favorite parts of senior year. And I know that both of you are going to continue to do amazing things. I also want to thank Saunders. Putting aside the fact that I have to take a practice paper 1 tomorrow morning, thank you for dealing with my technical difficulties and for always making me feel like a valued part of this team, even when the iPad refuses to cooperate. And to all the coaches, thank you for welcoming me onto the team with open arms. Now, for the most important part, my best friends, Haidyn Spano and Lauren Lonkaitis. There's so much I could say, so I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. Lauren, since the day I've met you, you haven't changed one bit, and I really hope you never do. I really wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for you. Your contagious laughter, the way you never have a normal reaction about anything, and your unconditional love are my favorite parts about you. You have such big dreams, and I know wherever you go and however far apart we are, nothing will ever change. You always know how to make me laugh in any and every situation, and even when other people don't get it, I know our jokes will always be unmatched. And Haidyn, although I might have not realized it freshman year in inquiry skills when I was low-key scared of you, you really are my other half. You've always been my #1 supporter in everything I do, and I'm beyond grateful to have you in my life. You know how to keep me grounded and inspire me to be the best version of myself possible. You work so hard, and everything you set out to do, you are determined to achieve. I am so incredibly proud of you for all that you do, and I can't wait to see all that you will become. If I could say thanks to every single girl on this team, I would. Thank you for giving me a place where I always belong, even when I didn't realize it. Each senior beside me has grown with me these last 4 years, and I wouldn't have wanted to do it with any other group of girls. Just remember, no matter what, I will always be cheering for each and every one of you, and please, don't be a stranger. Love you. Leia, out.
Next we have number 0, Nevia Smith with her mom, dad, siblings, aunt, and cousins. Nevia has been with Robinson Flag for 3 years. Despite her relatively quiet demeanor, she plays with an intense passion for the game. Nevia was selected for the NFL Pro Bowl team this past February, where she played with people from around the country. This year she will graduate with a 3.45 GPA and hasn't quite yet locked in her post-high school plans. But here she is in her own words.
First, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I genuinely wouldn't be where I am today without him. And I am so grateful for all he has done for me in my life and how far he has brought me. I am nothing without him. To keep this short and simple, I am not talking about anyone individually. So to my youngins, my kiddos, my jits, Gia, Nayelis, Addie, Brooklyn, Alicia Taylor, and Jayla. You guys are like sisters to me and mean so much to me. And I'll miss you all. Our memories together will always be cherished. As you move forward, remember to trust the process, work hard at whatever it is you want to do in life, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't. Move in silence and let the results do the talking. And always stay true to yourselves. There will be challenges along the way, but you are stronger than you think. Pressure creates diamonds. I'll always be here if you need to talk about anything. Thank you for everything, and I know you'll do amazing things in the future. I love you guys. 0 out.
Next we have Sophia Accordino, number 29, with her mom and her dad. Sophia is a 4-year player with the Knights. Her ability to catch the ball has made her a valuable asset to the team. Sophia is graduating with a 5.82 GPA and is planning to go on to the University of North Florida to study nursing. Here's Sophia in her own words.
I didn't think senior year could come so quick, but here we are. First, I want to thank my teammates, coaches, family, and friends for being here tonight. The connections I've made over my 4 years of being part of this team has given me so many memories that I'll never forget. If I had $1 for every time the sophomores and Alyssa made me laugh or managed to put a smile on my face, I'd be a millionaire by now. Y'all are like my little sisters, and I'm going to miss all of the inside jokes and every part of this journey we've shared. This team would not have been the same without you, and I'm grateful for every memory we made together. To my mom, dad, family, and friends, thank you for your endless support and love. Your encouragement has meant everything to me, and I wouldn't be here without you. As this chapter closes, I know that what I've gained from this team will stay with me long after I leave the field. Playing amongst the people I love most has been an honor, and nothing will ever compare to the unforgettable memories made on and off the field with this team that I call family. Although my time here is coming to an end, I'm always one phone call away. I love you all. 29 out.
Any way you want. No issues.
Next up is number 40, Olivia Cacciola with her mom, dad, sister, and brother. Alivia is a four-year player with Robinson Flag Football. Her love for flag football and understanding of the game led her to be a constant contributor to the program. Ava also has been an active member of the Robinson swim team. She carries a 4.93 grade point average and will be attending Florida Gulf Coast University to major in biology. Here she is in her own words.
I want to start off by saying how grateful I am to have been a part of this team. I will cherish these one-of-a-kind experiences for a long time. However, none of that could have been done without our team's fantastic coaching staff. I could highlight each one of them and the amazing impact they have had on us. But to sum it all up, to keep it short, each coach has their own unique purpose on this team that helps unite us together as one. Thanks to their dedication and hard work, our players grow a love for the sport while still being connected as a team. A special thanks to Coach Brian and Arnaldo, who was one of the first coaches to help mentor me into the sport my freshman year, really helping me get comfortable in a new sports environment. To my friends, thank you so much for always being supportive of me in this journey of mine. I am so lucky for the kindness I have been given. Someone I could not have done this sport without is my dad. Since the 6th grade, you have been at every one of my flag games and tournaments. Your dedication has meant nothing but the world to me. Thank you for all the driving and pep talks we did before any games. I will use every lesson that you have taught me to help guide me forward in the future. You have always been the best dad and coach ever. And to my mom, thank you for always being my #1 fan and always coming to all of my swim meets since I was a little girl. Always pushing me to work hard and do my best in the pool and in the classroom. Thank you both so much. I am so excited to hopefully continue being a part of both sports in college, especially for them. By far, my favorite moments on this team have been watching the teammates I have played with since middle school transform into these unstoppable and confident athletes. It has been an honor to have been a part of this sport for so long with all of them. I am so proud of you all. And to my teammates that I've only played with for a small amount of time, I will always be your guys' top supporter on the field. Even after this year, I will still always be around to cheer you all on. Over the past 4 years, I have grown so much personally and learned to become strong, mature, resilient, and overall a better human being. I will never forget about this team and the opportunities that I have been given because of it. You really do not realize how lucky we are as a team until you're getting ready to leave. I am so thankful for everything and will continue to always preach about its team. However, I want to shed light on an unfortunate topic for anyone who participates in sports. Athletes are at an increased risk for mental health issues due to the unique stressors and demands of their activity. It affects athletes daily, ruining grades, relationships, and careers. So I want each one of you to always make self-care a priority, whether that be getting enough sleep, eating a healthy diet, or taking breaks to situate yourself. Whatever it is, always take care of your health while you're still young. Never be scared or ashamed to reach out for help from family, friends, or even teachers if you are starting to feel unwell mentally. That said, I love all of you all so much, and I cannot wait to see the wonderful things we accomplish in the future. I will always be here for anyone who needs to talk, ask questions, and more. Please feel free to still reach out to me whenever. My messages will always be open. Once a night, always a night. Number 40 out.
Next up is number 33, Lauren Longitis, with her mom, Dad Joe, and her sister. Lauren is a 4-year player with the Knights. Her infectious personality always made her a favorite teammate. Her willingness and ability to learn multiple positions was also an asset. Lauren will be leaving Robinson with a GPA of 5.74 and will attend Louisiana State University in Baton Rouge to major in pre-dental and biology. Here's Lauren in her own words.
Hey guys,
If you're not crying at this point already, you better be after this. But to start off, I want to talk about the first time I was introduced to flag football. It was before my freshman year had officially started that I went to the sports interest meeting, and my dad forced me to try out flag football over the summer. Immediately, I fell in love with the sport and the people around it, and I never looked back from that point on. I'm so truly grateful for all of the opportunities and friendships that I have made throughout my time on this team, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. This team has made me a better, more confident person and athlete over these 4 years. For this, I would like to thank all of my coaches, especially Saunders, for always pushing me to be the best version of myself and helping me with everything. To every single one of my teammates, I cannot express how much I love all of you. You are the most amazing and outgoing people I've ever met, and I am extremely grateful for all of you. Ava, thank you for being my rock on and off the field. You are literally my best friend, and I would do anything for you. Thank you for never failing to make me laugh. I am so thankful we crossed paths, and I love you so much. Leia and Haidyn, thank you for making my high school experience so enjoyable. Leia, please never stop laughing and putting smiles on people's faces. It suits you so well. Haidyn, thank you for being someone I can count on and always pushing me to be better. I love you both so much, and thank you for being my best friends. Paigey, don't think you got off the hook. I don't know what I am going to do without you. I love you so much. Thank you for everything you have done for me. Always going anywhere with me, making me laugh, giving me random hugs, literally all of it. I can't believe that I have to leave you in 5 months. I cannot comprehend that. Please skip a grade and come with me to college. Matt, Sarah, Izzy, and Annie, I love you all so much. Please keep making me so proud on and off the field. You have all grown both in skill and personality, and you guys make me feel like a proud mama. To the rest of the girls, don't forget I love you all. I have so much I could say about all of you. My speech would probably be 30 minutes, and if you don't believe me, just ask. Most importantly, my parents. Thank you for always supporting everything I've done with school and with flag. Thank you for always driving me to tournaments and allowing me to play this sport. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I am eternally grateful for every bit of it. You have made me into the person I am today. Again, this experience has truly shaped me to be the best version of myself, and I am so proud to call all of you family. Please reach out to me if you need anything. I'm always here. I love you all so much. Number 33, out.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for number 3, Ava Godfrey, with her mom and dad. Ava on the receiving end of 3 touchdown passes in tonight's game. She's been a 4-year player for the Knights and is a current flag captain. She has been a 2-way starter for the varsity team for the last 2 years at receiver and corner. A great route runner with good hands, she was selected as first team All-State last year. Ava was also a 4-year varsity starter and captain for the basketball team. She graduates with a GPA of 6.32 and will attend the University of Florida to major in biomedical engineering. And now here's Ava in her own words.
I never thought that I would have to give a speech like this in my life, and I never thought this day would come so soon. But all I can say is thank you. The time has flown by, but being a part of Robinson Flag has been the best 4 years I could ever ask for. This team has helped shape me into a better athlete, leader, teammate, and friend. I wouldn't trade this team for the world, and no ring or state title will ever change that. First, I want to thank my parents. Thank you for waking up early and driving me to all my games, tournaments, and practices. Thank you for providing me with the resources to be the best player and person I can be. And thank you for all of your unconditional love. We like to joke about how I'm the most spoiled person on the team, and I admit it, I most definitely am. But it's all because of my parents. They sacrificed so much for me, and I honestly don't know how I'm going to survive at college without them. I love you both so much, and I'm so grateful to have you in my life. Thank you. Next, I'd like to thank all my coaches. Thank you, Coach Brian, for always bringing gummy bears and finding a way to make everybody laugh. Thank you to Coach Kylie for always being there and willing to talk when I needed to. Thank you to Coach Arnaldo for calling defenses. You always found the perfect time to make a joke and pick everyone on the field up. Thank you, Coach Delia, for sharing your immense knowledge of the game, whether it was teaching us new drills or just being there to talk about what you see on the field and what I can work on. Thank you, Montesby, for being there as a coach and as a friend. You were always willing to talk after games and always knew how to cheer me up. I need you to transfer to UF so I can have a roommate and my second mother. And finally, thank you to Coach Saunders for always pushing me to be the best version of myself. You've provided me with so many opportunities I would have never imagined possible, and I don't know where I'd be today without you. For my juniors, Nat and Paige, I'll always be here and don't hesitate to reach out. I know you guys are going to do amazing things in life, and I'm going to miss you so much. Sarah, Izzy, and Annie, my sophomores. You have 2 more great years ahead of you, and the sky is the limit. You guys have so much potential, and you can only go up from here. I want you guys to make the most out of every moment and never take anything for granted, because just look at how fast my 4 years flew by. I will forever be honored to be a part of an amazing program and rep Robinson across my chest for the last 4 years. I can't believe my time is already over, but just know this isn't a goodbye. Number 3 out.
Get your flower, get your flower. Don't make her run. The camera, you were made for the camera.
Our final senior to be recognized tonight has thrown for 12 touchdowns this week. Number 4, Haidyn Spano with her mom, dad, brother, and aunt. Haidyn is a 4-year player for Robinson Flag and head captain. She's been a 2-way player and starter at quarterback and corner for the last 3 years. She's been named first team All-State 2 years in a row and was last year's FHSAA State Player of the Year. She holds lifetime quarterback records for the Knights in completions, yards, touchdowns, wins, and most importantly, state championships. This year, she will attempt to be the first quarterback in the history of high school flag football to quarterback their team to 3 consecutive state championships. Haidyn will graduate with a 6.28 GPA, and she will be off to Lynn University to play volleyball. And now, Haidyn in her own words.
I'd be lying if I said I haven't spent multiple nights crying about this moment. I know I put up a strong face in front of a lot of you and act like I'm not emotional, but when it comes down to the love I have for this team, it is impossible. I've never had a team that impacted me as much as Robinson Flag has, and I've been on quite a few teams. Even while searching for colleges and going on recruit visits, I've always looked for one thing. Is it as good as Robinson Flag? And the answer was always no. Nothing could ever beat the way Robinson Flag does things. Nothing could ever give me the same experience that I had these past 4 years. From the wins to the losses, which were very minimal now that I look back at it, even if it didn't feel like it. From the laughs to the cries, from the yelling to the cheering, this has been the best experience I've ever had, and most likely will ever have. I want to start with how I got here, because y'all know I don't live too close. When I was deciding schools in 8th grade, I was looking for a school that provided challenge academically and athletically. I was zoned for freedom, but we all know how freedom is, so I looked for a different option. When I found IB, I knew that I could narrow it down to a few schools. I got down to Robinson and Hillsborough. Hillsborough was a much closer drive, and I had a couple of friends that were going there. But when I looked at Robinson, I saw a good volleyball team because Robinson was 18-6 before I got there. So I decided to choose Robinson and make my dad drive me to school every day for 2 years and deal with my morning attitude. I want to thank my dad for making my mornings the ones I will never forget.
Thank you for all of the talks and help with homework on the way to school. I will never forget how to have fun and be silly because of you. We had so many good times during that drive, from our handshake to our games of fake basketball that I'd somehow always lose because Dad played referee, to our amazing rendition of Man Down by Rihanna, to our binge watch of shows like The Office and Suits. You always ask me, if you could do it all over again, would you? Yes, Dad. Yes, I would. Thank you to my Aunt Jeannie for joining our family during my high school years. I consider myself so lucky to have you with us as such an important person in my support system. Thank you to my brother for being the easier one in the family. I love you, G, and you'll always be my baby brother, even if you think you're all high and mighty because you're taller than me now. And my mom, I don't even know where to begin with my mom. I mean, the right answer would be since birth, but that's too long of a story. My mom is one of the most important people I know. You care so much for everybody, and you inspire me to do the same, even when I really don't want to. You push me every day to be the best person I could be, and I thank you for that. You are the reason I'm here, because of that push. Believe it or not, the second or third practice in my summer before freshman year, I was sitting in the car just feeling discouraged because I thought I wasn't good enough and could never play here. But her encouragement is what kept me going. Even now, I still need my mom for that little push. I'll always need you. I'm going to miss both of you. Now, like my parents always taught me, I need to thank the coaches. You guys are what makes this program happen. Thank you for giving me such an amazing experience for 4 years. I want to thank Coach Kylie and Coach Dalia for being huge inspirations to me. I'm so thankful that both of you are here to help teach us how to be elite players of the sport. You both radiate grit and determination and have taught me how to be a strong woman and what it looks like to be a competitor. I want to thank Modesty for being such a great teammate my first 3 years and always caring for me as both a captain and a coach. You have shown me what leadership looks like and what it takes to love a sport as much as you do this one. Thank you to Coach Brian for always being able to put a smile on not just mine, but everybody's face. I'm so thankful to have an environment as good as the one that you make on this team. You make every day feel like an escape from the stresses of life. Thank you to Coach Volpe for giving intensity to corner drills. You've helped me understand a pretty confusing position, and even though Saunders disagrees, finally I'm starting to get it. Thank you to Coach Green and Coach Mims. Even though you aren't here too often, your support and feedback is put on a pedestal in my brain. Coach Arnaldo, thank you for everything you've done for me these last 4 years. You've been basically my personal therapist, and I probably owe you $1 million for all the life advice you've given me. Your words will always be engraved in my mind, and nothing I can do or say will ever reflect the gratitude I have for you, except for maybe letting you win a couple of games of rock, paper, scissors. Thank you for giving me light in my darkest moments and keeping my head focused on the present, to always be where my feet are. And Saunders, like I said, I cried about this every time I thought about senior night. I've come to the conclusion that no one will ever have or even come close to what you and I have. I could have never asked for a better coach, mentor, or person to walk into my life. We'll always be the dream team in flag, in pickleball, in those not very close spike ball games against Tammy and Modesty. I'm so grateful that you become a part of my life, and I'll never allow you to leave it, even if you wanted to. Thank you for putting up with my attitude, even if you're the one that gives it first, and just being the coach I needed. Thank you for all the yelling and expectations you hold me at. Thank you for the support and love that you've shown me. And thank you for giving me Robinson Flag and all the opportunities and amazing people that come with it. Everybody who is here right now, I thank you. You all have given me a second home at Robinson and a community that I never want to leave when I go back to North Tampa. Leia and Lauren, thank you for these 4 years and being my partners in crime through it all. Ava, thank you for being a great captain alongside me this year. Jasmine, you are such a strong athlete, and don't let anybody or even yourself let you think otherwise. You will always know what is best for you. Izzy and Sarah, you guys are the future of Robinson Flag. You both are like my little sisters I've never had, and I trust you to keep this program great. And Paige, I know you're going to make an amazing head captain, definitely better than me. Just remember to trust yourself and trust the people around you. I can't wait to see what you do with Robinson Flag next year. For everybody I haven't mentioned, thank you for giving me the most amazing days and inspiring me to be the best captain I can be. The most important thing about Robinson Flag that I've learned is that we are all like family. There's going to be ups and cheering and celebration, and there's going to be downs and chaos and times where you feel as though there's no light at the end of the tunnel. But that's when you find the light within each other. You all are the most important part when it comes to the progress of Robinson Flag. You all are Robinson Flag. It's just up to you to determine what that means. I love you all. Spano out.
I must correct an incorrect statistic. I said that she's thrown for 12 touchdowns this week, and I was wrong. She's thrown for 13. And now this message from the coaches. While all of this is very emotional and impressive, these seniors know that they aren't done yet, that there are bigger things to come for this team this season. Congratulations, seniors. Once a night, always a night. We look forward to you coming back and giving back as alumni to mentor the players who look up to you.